What a bitch, Tim is here. Since I've done my reviews for the past Muppet films because the Muppets I imagine, here's my review for the last Muppet movie that got released in theaters, by the way, and that was of course 2014's Muppets Most Wanted. Now, once again, this movie was also directed by James Bobman, written by James Bobman, and for Game Sarah Marshall director Nicholas Stoller, who also, by the way, that same year also directed Neighbors. So, interesting turnaround right there. Anyway, now Muppets Most Wanted premiered all the way back on March 21st, 2014, starring the likes of Ricky Gervais, Tina Fey, and here you got Ricky Gervais who plays Dominic, bad guy. Get it? He's a bad guy, so his name is Bad Guy. I always found that to be pretty funny. But anyway, he is pretty much like the Muppets' new manager here, and so like he convinces the gang to embark on this world tour, and Kermit pretty much also doubts that it's a good idea. So he ends up pretty much hiring this lookalike named Constantine, who escapes from prison and takes Kermit's place, and it also lands even lands Kermit in a suburban prison. So like while while Kermit tries to convince his captors of his true identity, Constantine and Dominic are free to pretty much carry on their plan to also steal London's crown jewelry. So this is pretty much like a similar plot line to, let's say, what you call Muppets the Muppets Caper one. So the Great Caper, I should say. And so yeah, I mean, like the first Muppet movie, you also had some really decent songs here, like the opening song of they've ordered a sequel. I'm number one. The Big House is a pretty good one. The Interrogation song that Ty Burrell, by the way, sings. We're going underground. Together again was a pretty good one by Josh Groban and Muppets performing together. One more catch for there. Anyway, and of course the songs is of course by Brett McKenzie. Now I would admit right now, while I thought Muppets Most Wanted was good, and I would say it was a bit of a step down from the 2011 one because I just love that one so much. And like I said, I did quite like Muppets Most Wanted. Don't get me wrong, but I still just thought it was a bit of a step down from the 2011 one. I just didn't really have that much of a chomp as that one did, but I still got a kick out of this one as well. Like I said, you had some really fun cast of characters such as Ricky Gervais, Ty Burrell playing Juan Pierre Napoleon, who I like to think is pretty much like a parody of of the detective from Murder on the Orient Express. I always like to think that's a parody of there. There. I mean, Ty Burrell, by the way, was so good in this. I mean, he actually even works with the Muppet character Sam Eagle. I mean, Ty Burrell and Sam Eagle's chemistry is actually pretty fun to watch. And Ty Burrell with like this French accent, who could ever know that he could pull off a French accent? I mean, hey, I've always liked Ty Burrell. Modern Family he was great on. That same month he also did that movie Mr. Peabody and Sherman, which I thought was pretty fun too. So yeah, Ty Burrell, I mean that dude could do no wrong. I always get kicked out every time he's on screen. Now you also had some other fun cameo guest appearances, such as Tony Bennett, Lady Gaga, Salma Hayek, Saoirse Ronan. You even had Christoph Waltz. You even had Ray Liotta. I mean, and even Danny Trejo. I was always like when I first saw Danny Trejo, I was like, wait, Machete in a Muppet film? I mean, okay, interesting right there. Hey, Machete was in Spy Kids, so what more can I ask for? Of course, you also had Ray Liotta in this. I mean, of course, he was in Muppets the Space one too, but I mean, going from pretty much playing a violent gangster in Goodfellas to appearing with the Muppets in this. Granted, his character's in prison, but still, I mean, we never knew that Ray Liotta could sing, by the way. I mean, he literally had the same voice in this. Anyway, you even had a fun cameo by Sean Diddy Combs, Celine Dion, Ross Lynch was even in this. Yeah, loads of Disney players such as Bridget Mendler, Debbie Ryan, Chloe Moretz even had a cameo in this. Zach Galifianakis reprised his role as Hobo Joe. Tom Hiddleston. I mean, You had some really fun, cameos in this one. You even had Jermaine Clement playing like this prison king. So yeah, this is definitely really fun. I mean, the scenes with Kermit in jail is really fun to watch. Like Tina Fey's song "Big House" it is a very catchy song, by the way. So yeah, Muppets Most Wanted. Like I said, it's a bit of a step down from the 2011 one, but I still got a kick out of it. Sadly, this was the last Muppet movie to be released in theaters, and it made less than the 2011 one. It made about 51 million. Oh no, 80.4 million. I mean, maybe because I was wondering what genius thought was a good idea to release this thing in March. To be honest, if you release a Muppet movie, it has to be sometime around the holiday season. I feel like a Muppet movie makes more money during there, but yeah. Of course, after Muppet Most Wanted, we ended up getting that Muppet TV show, which did not last so long. So, which that was a shame. I knew that Muppet TV show was not so bad. But that aside, yeah, Muppets Most Wanted is definitely a fun one. The endings, pretty fun. Music is great. So, yeah, if you have not seen it, it is on Disney Plus. Give that one a watch. And I don't know. I guess since Disney Plus is a thing, for now, if we ever see any Muppet related content, it's just probably gonna go straight to Disney Plus. So God knows if we're ever gonna be seeing the Muppets back on the big screen again. So yeah. But anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever watched the 2014 Muppets Most Wanted? If so, what's up? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Favorite moments, favorite songs? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notification. This is Timmy signing out.